Jai Hind everyone. You all are welcome in Cadet Coffee Times with ANO Preeti Swami. तो दोस्तों आज जो हमारा पॉडकास्ट है वो स्पेशली 6 to 12th के जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनके लिए है और वो है जीके पे। बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स के क्वेश्चंस होते हैं कि वाई जीके, कि हमें जीके क्यों लेना है या फिर न्यूज़पेपर क्यों इम्पोर्टेंट है और मैं क्यों पढूं और क्या राइट एज है कि हमें न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ना चाहिए या जीके को अपनी लाइफ में इन्वॉल्व करना चाहिए। ये सारे छोटे छोटे क्वेश्चंस के लिए आज हमारे साथ जो रिसोर्स पर्सन हैं उनके बारे में कैडेट बिस्मन हमें ब्रीफ में इंट्रोडक्शन देगी।
Jai Hind everyone. Today we have with us two exceptional personalities, Mr. Vivek Atray and Dr. Vivek Rana. Mr. Vivek Atray, ex-IAS, is a motivational speaker, author, mentor, advisor and visiting professor. He is also an electronics engineer from NIT Kurukshetra and has a diploma in French. Mr. Atray is the founder of Suvichar Think Tank, Vibrant Networking Forum, Playwright Foundation, Chandigarh Literary Society and is the chairman of Yogananda Center of Theology at Sulini University. Furthermore, he is also a member of the Governor's Advisory Council of the Chandigarh Administration UT. Beyond his impressive administrative achievements, Mr. Atray is also a celebrated author and motivational speaker who has inspired thousands of youngsters to adopt a multi-dimensional approach to their lives. We are privileged to have you here with us, sir, and look forward to the wisdom you will undoubtedly share with us.
Thank you.
We also have with us Dr. Vivek Rana, who is a civil services exam mentor with an experience of over 12 years. He has also been guiding us this past week about current affairs, and we sincerely thank you, sir, for sharing insights from your knowledge, which will surely exemplify our continuous growth. On this thankful note, I now hand over to my Mayor Preeti Swami.
थैंक यू सो मच।
Well done.
सो देखिए आपके सारे क्वेश्चंस के जो जवाब है वो यहाँ से इन दोनों रिसोर्स पर्सन से मिलने वाले हैं। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं रैंडमली किसी से। हाँ जी, आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है? यस।
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
My question is that can general knowledge help me in competitive exams?
Yes, general knowledge can help you in competitive exams. It's a very important facet of competitive exams. You see, if you want to appear for competitions, your general knowledge has to be superb. It cannot be even just average or above average. It has to be superb. And general knowledge is very interesting, isn't it? There's nothing uninteresting about it. I mean, I love maths and I do a lot. I've done maths. I'm an engineer. Sometimes you can get bored doing maths, but never bored doing GK. That's my feeling, and it will be very useful.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, anybody else? Yes, you want to ask?
So, how is general awareness useful in our life?
So general awareness actually makes us who we are because we have to interact with people, right? When we interact with people, then we have to display our personality in a way in certain situations. Our personality is a sum of what we know. It's not only how we look or how we present ourselves or how we speak, that is important. But what we know is what we are. So we have to know a lot about most things. A little bit about everything is what they say. A little bit about everything. But maybe in one subject you're absolutely a pro, you know things in depth, and a little bit about everything. So that's how to be.
So you got your answer? Yes. You have to get knowledge from small little things and then you have to master them. Anyone else? Okay. Yes. Please.
Ma'am, isn't focusing on my critical subjects enough?
Focusing on your
Critical subjects. All right. So I don't think it's enough because when you have subjects there, that's your job, that's your duty, that's your vocation. Supposing somebody is doing honors in chemistry, then that person will specialize in chemistry later. But if I know a little bit about music, sports, if I know a little bit about books, about authors, about capitals, about the world, then I'll be a more balanced personality.
So you have to be an all-rounder personality, okay? So it's not only that you have to be master of your physics, chemistry and maths. So to be an all-rounder, you have to gain all this knowledge. Anyone else? Yes?
How does general knowledge make me a better conversationalist?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely good question. All of the questions are good, but this one is very close to my heart because if you can carry out a conversation, then you are a complete personality because ultimately, even in this era where there's a lot of digital interventions, where we use a lot of virtual reality, we should be able to speak and listen to others. And if our general knowledge is good, then we have more to talk about. Supposing you meet someone from Finland and you have read a little bit about Finland, at least you can ask one or two intelligent questions. Otherwise, you might seem a little dumb and unaware. Oh, Finland, where is that? What is that? Is fins are the parts of the body of a fish, right? You might compare it to that. So we have to be a little bit aware of what is Finland, where is Finland. Just one GK question out of the syllabus. I mean, you wouldn't probably know it, but I'll just tell you.
Yes.
There's someone known as Paavo Nurmi. He was a record-breaking athlete for Finland. So we know a little bit about it. That's good enough.
Yes. You want to ask something? Yes.
How does GK help us in making informed decision?
So informed decisions are based on the total picture. So if I take a decision based on a partial picture, then I may make the wrong decision. Supposing I order something in a restaurant and I'm not sure what it is because I've never had it before. And I say, oh, this looks great, but it comes in a very different format. Sometimes unexpected. So then I don't know what, I mean, I'm taking a decision based on incomplete information. I didn't ask or I didn't see the end result. I have no idea how it tastes. So I might get something which I did not prepare for. So informed decisions are complete decisions.
Okay. Good questions. Yes. Anyone else? Yeah.
So, how is general knowledge important for my future?
Okay.
Yeah, so what is your future? The future is your career and your life. So we break down career and life, although career is also life, right? But we say work-life balance. That means work and the rest of life. So my future depends on my ability to understand the situations. Whether I'm playing sport or whether I'm doing some stuff which is, let's say, an NGO. So I go there with my intentions to help the poor. So I know a little bit about what are the problems of the poor. I understand the ecosystem, that my GK is good enough. So I don't need to prepare. Just very humbly saying that, ma'am sent me some of the possible questions that you're going to ask. But I didn't prepare my answers. So they are based on my experience and my general awareness and also confidence.
So see, what actually sir is saying is that whatever you are getting right now, if you are in the age of class 6 to class 10 or whatever is your age group, the knowledge which you are getting as a seed right now, you don't know when it's going to show you the result. So right now the seed is going inside and when it's going to rupture, you don't know. Okay?
I thought you were saying seed drive. And I agree with that also. The seed.
Yes, anyone else?
So, how does having general knowledge give me a boost in my confidence?
I think it gives you a boost in your confidence because when we go to any situation, we may be well prepared, well dressed, we have to maybe make the first impression is great. But when people start talking and maybe saying something, then we feel out of depth if our general knowledge is not good. The film on MS Dhoni, the movie which came. So in that there is a scene where Yuvraj Singh from Chandigarh is a youngster at that time. Dhoni is a youngster, under 22 or something. And all these Jharkhand boys like Dhoni, they see Yuvraj. Now Yuvraj is from Chandigarh, you know what Chandigarh is. Very smart, very fair, very tall. And they look at him and they are zapped. You understand? They are like, oh God, who is this guy? And that is the first impression. But then the next day Yuvraj scores a double century. So it's not only that first impression which matters. What matters is how you deliver. And that is based on your knowledge, your insights, or your skill.
Anyone else? Yes.
Jai Hind, sir. So as we all know, time management is a big issue in our generation. Like we have to balance our sports, academics, along with extracurriculars. So can you please tell us how we as students can incorporate GK into our everyday life?
Yes, so time management is indeed an issue, and time management is an issue throughout your life. When you get into your career, like ma'am is in a teaching career or a school career, Vivek sir is into preparing people for civil services, me, I'm into this and that. But the thing is that we all have a challenge of time. So from morning till evening, we need to almost budget our time. It's like a budget. This much allocation for this much allocation for that. So in that, I also have to have family time, leisure time, self-development, physical fitness, conversations. I can't just be working and maybe playing the guitar or something like that. So if I am able to pick up even a little bit from here and there, and then maybe dedicate about half an hour or 20 minutes or alternate days a little bit to GK, then also it's fine. So I would suggest you spend some time learning one day about the state of Kerala. Even one day spent on Kerala will enhance your knowledge. That's how you do it.
Anyone else? Yes.
Jai Hind, sir. So I had to ask, isn't studying my main curriculum subjects sufficient?
Say it again. Little ones outside.
Isn't studying my main curriculum subjects enough?
Studying your main curriculum subjects. So you can basically understand it like this, that is your, maybe it will lead to your career success in some ways. So you'll get a job based on your studies, or you'll start a career based on your studies. Supposing you go on to study law and you become a lawyer, then you actually become a successful lawyer. But supposing the client, clients are there with lawyers, the client comes and the client is a great cricket buff. And you have only been doing law, study. You know nothing about cricket. So he might be saying, oh, I was thinking about engaging you as a lawyer, but there's another one also I'm considering. And so he just starts saying something about cricket just like that. And this guy has no idea. So the other one knows a little bit more about cricket. So that human being, being a human being, decides on the lawyer based on the cricket knowledge, which is not practical. But it depends on your personality and your all-round awareness. It may not be cricket, it could be something else. What I mean to say is you have to be a complete personality.
Who else? Okay.
Jai Hind, sir. So I want to ask that how does GK improve my critical thinking?
Critical thinking.
Okay. So one thing for you all, the last word has to be loudest. I'm a public speaker, motivational speaker.
Once again.
Yeah. Critical thinking has to be loudest. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That how does GK improve my critical thinking?
Very good. So GK improves my critical thinking because when I am aware of certain things, then my decision making, my critical thinking will be more complete, as was discussed with the menu. So awareness is the key. How will I analyze something completely if I'm only aware of part of it? So my critical thinking is something based on all inputs that I have, not incomplete inputs. So if I'm a GK, my GK is good, then I will see, it's going to be winter in December, so it might be difficult. Now, you remember the film Sam Bahadur? How many of you watched it? Raise your hands. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And those who didn't watch it, please watch it, then you will also become brilliant. Okay. The thing is that in Sam Bahadur, Sam Manekshaw tells Indira Gandhi, the Prime Minister, we cannot fight this war in the summer, we have to wait till December. That is critical thinking because of his awareness of the geography, of the climate, of the situation. So it's an example, but it's an important example.
Yes, I think now our cameraman is also waiting. Can we pass
Okay.
on? Yes, the cameraman, please come in
The
front.
camera
Yes.
girl man, yes.
Sir, how can a general awareness improve my decision-making skills?
Very important, it's also similar to that. See, decision making is based on various things. On the lighter side, in life, we have to choose a partner. We have to take a decision. So we have to have more awareness about that person. And one day we have to choose a career. Let's say we have two offers. Which one is more suitable? So my decision is based on various analysis and my general awareness. Otherwise, I may opt for something which is paying me more salary, but the other place is a better place to work. Little bit less salary, but I feel good. It's like that. It's like your school. There's a good vibe whenever I come. I came to the hall the other day, good vibes, good kind of aura, good feeling. It's a great place to study. So then I may have chosen another school, but I'm here because of my parents' decision making or my decision making, whatever it is. All right?
I want to
Yeah.
add one question.
Sure.
What is the right age to start with newspaper reading?
Vivek
I
will
think,
answer this.
sir.
He's the expert on that.
Yes.
In newspaper, we can start as soon as we develop the reading and analytical abilities. So when you start reading your English or basic languages, so it's better to catch them young and to build our confidence. As sir said, we have to build our conversations also. So I would say you can start from fifth onwards, ideally, because then you will have a fair idea of what's happening around your world. Start with only those topics which interest you. It could be sport, it could be entertainment, it could be world affairs. So basically, we have to develop that confidence and that basic reading ability so that we are able to grasp the things as they are. Since some of you are in sixth, and I can see you can easily recollect things more. So it's better to just build a strong foundation on which you can build your career as well as enhance. Because today the world is quite competitive. After +2, you have to face sooner or later some difficult knowledge. So from my side, you can start from fifth onwards.
Right.
Sir, but my next question, I think why they are not asking, but it's coming from their side that why? Because I don't like GK. I don't like reading newspaper. How to like inculcate that feeling of eating that newspaper early morning? Because I have so many things like studies and all that. So how to eat that newspaper early morning?
See, the thing is, ma'am is absolutely right. We have to be at least somewhat interested in what we do. You may have more interest in one thing, less interest in the other. But when you're totally uninterested in something, then it is zabardasti, it is compulsory, but you don't want to do it. We have to develop a little bit of interest. So not knowing about the world is not interesting in my view. Knowing about the world is interesting. So reading newspapers in the morning, even if for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but why not even in the afternoon when you go back home? In the morning, I know how rushed you are. You don't even have your breakfast properly. We also have daughters, right? They're older than you. So the thing is that you have to have some time allocation for newspaper reading. It could be in the afternoon. Today, the morning newspaper is not the morning newspaper. Today, news is percolating the whole day long. Everything is coming at us, Olympic medal now, or this happened or that happened. So we have to read it whenever we can.
आई थिंक सर इन बच्चों की तरफ से एक छोटा सा मैं अपना पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू यहाँ पे ये ऐड करना चाहती हूँ. जब आप छोटे थे ना, जब आपको क्रॉलिंग किया था, आपको जब स्टैंडिंग वाला पोजीशन था आपसे नहीं होता था, इट वाज डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू. फिर स्टैंडिंग के साथ साथ रनिंग बहुत डिफिकल्ट हुआ, फिर साइकिलिंग बहुत डिफिकल्ट हुआ, बट आप कंसिस्टेंट रहे तो आज आप चल पा रहे हैं, अदरवाइज आप क्रॉल करके अंदर आ रहे होते हैं ना. सो ये जो है ये हैबिट, तो कभी कभी हमें क्या करना होता है, कुछ आदतें डालनी पड़ेगी. सो यू हैव टू स्टार्ट विद इट और कंसिस्टेंट रहना है, फिर धीरे धीरे वो लाइकिंग में बदल जाता है. नाउ इफ आई टेल यू टू क्रॉल, you will say no ma'am, I can walk. So in the same way, when you will get that, develop that interest in it, कि करती हूँ 15 days का challenge लेती हूँ, 21 days का challenge लेती हूँ, न्यूज़पेपर के लिए 10 minutes निकालती हूँ, तो I think it will become a cup of tea. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else?
Can I make an interesting one before you
Yes.
ask?
Yes, sir.
So yesterday was a 100 meters final in the Olympics. The men's 100 meters final. Of course, women also. The margin of victory was 0.005 seconds. Till 99 meters, one person was ahead. But in the 100th meter, the last meter, the other person won. Just imagine. Now, if I take interest in this, then I will find it more and more interesting. Otherwise, I may not even know about it, talk about it. It is GK. So in the morning, I read this. And here I am talking about it. So the thing is that we take interest in things and they become more interesting.
Yes, you want to ask something?
Sir, I also wanted to ask that why do we need to read the newspaper? Why not use digital means like in shorts? Because that is more convenient for us. Like before the GK Club, I used to read in shorts every day.
Yeah, he'll add to what I say, but I will first say that, you see, in shorts, the word is in short. So you just get to know it was 0.005 seconds. Now, how did it happen? Who are the people? What were the dynamics? Where are they from? What is their background? What happened last time in the same race? Who won the gold medal in the Olympics, previous one? That comes from reading a newspaper or more depth. Vivek?
Just like you just like we go for movies, you are just watching a trailer if you are watching in short, but we have to watch the full movie. So only then we can experience the highs and lows of this.
But then you can watch the trailer and decide not to watch the movie, but at least you watch the trailer. So that's good enough.
That's also
I mean, that's also good.
Okay, is there anyone else? Last one? Anyone else who want to add any question? Yes.
So, how does GK help us in enhancing our creativity and innovation?
Innovation.
Very good, excellent. So the thing is that innovation also depends on some knowledge that we have. I may be an artist, that is something where I am using my instincts of creativity. Music, where I'm using my instincts of singing or playing an instrument. But when I'm aware of the techniques of art, of music, then I become a better artist or musician. If I know the ragas in music, then I will be better in singing. So my point to you is that knowledge enhances your creative skills and innovative skills also.
Okay. Is there anyone who can give, like, combine all the things and you have jotted down? Okay, you come here. Yes. So there is a
Camera
person.
camera person.
Yes, camera person. Yes, please.
So good morning, everyone. Today we feel grateful to have Sir Vivek Atray with us in our GK club. Sir, on behalf of all the students in the GK club, I'd like to express a heartfelt gratitude to you, sir. It was a very informative session, and we got to know about how we should have knowledge about everything and become an all-rounder, and how GK can groom our personality with GK and become an informed person, and how we can enhance our knowledge to become an aware person.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you, everyone, for actually observing and asking those critical questions. And I hope you all have learned from this session. So thank you so much.